Hello and welcome to my first ever look at Galidor stuff. I'm actually going to unpackage these three things. This is a NIC Bluetooth, this is a JANG, this is a Nepol and Shimmel. Oh boy. All right, so I decided to start with the least weird, which is JANG here, a robot looking thing, and work my way into true horrors as we go. Copyright 2002 right there. And this is a sealed package. This has never been opened. Inside, a nice plastic pack here. Didn't want to do too much damage, but a bunch of parts drop out. This is why Lego released this as a product. It's a actual building system and uses some parts that Lego has used since, or at least compatibility. They have compatibility with parts that Lego has used since, and even to this day, where I can just plug things in. So let me, it's actually pretty good quality. Actually, it works all right. Honestly, this is not a bad action figure. Like, if you can forget that it's a Lego product, forget that entirely. Like, the quality here is actually pretty good. The molding, all the paint applications and everything, and then how the joints themselves work. These joints work really well. They have a great range of motion. And down here at the ankle, this is just a ball joint with some friction in it. Yeah, that works great. This has a lot of range of motion. You can hyperextend and stuff. Like, this is good. You can rotate the hand around. And yeah, the quality of the production there for a toy for kids 4 years old is good. And I found, while I was assembling this, something completely unexpected. Actually, two things completely unexpected. Look at that. And the joints are tight too. So this is based on the actual animation of the character in the live action TV show. There was a live action TV show for this. "26 episodes were aired." Look at that. The hair, or what looks like hair, can extend up by turning this knob on the side. It extends up and it goes back down. It feels so good. It feels so smooth. Like, the materials selected for this were just right. For this to have been sitting in who knows what conditions, hot, cold, whatever, for this many years, and to be that smooth. And then this, the eye comes in and out similarly smooth. Man, this is actually nice. Like, we're off to a good start. Just as a toy, again, forget about the fact that it's Lego. This works. And then this also comes with one additional piece, which is like a flamethrower, right? And it just uses the same socket system. So I can just pull out one of these little arms and put that in, or I can use it to replace one of the big ones. Or let's see if I can actually put it into this joint here. These came pre-assembled, but that works even better, maybe. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Yep. And now let's move on to some of the weirder stuff. Yes, the human, actual actor on the TV show. 26 episodes. They're not great.
That is correct.
Not terrible, honestly, for their day, but definitely not great. Feels so wrong to open up a package, a toy, that's made for kids aged 4, and it's just a pile of human limbs. No, sir. I don't like it. I have to admit, I am biased against this because it looks like a doll, like a doll, not an action figure, because there's a big difference between the two.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good.
But yeah, not ashamed to admit, I'm a little bit creeped out by this, by the humanish yet uncanny valley nature of the whole thing. That said, to be a little bit objective here, it does still have the same joints and articulation and everything that the robot did. So that works well. Respect for the shoes. Definitely, as action figures / doll shoes go, like, For just plastic, those are well produced, I think, pretty well designed, and they got the soles under there. Like, you know, the tread pattern is pretty cool. The cargo pockets there look pretty good. As we start to move up the torso, though, like the shape of these arms is kind of, it's just so mannequin-like. The skin tone is awkward too. And the face sculpt, okay, let's just pull the bandage off. Has that same creepy quality as pretty much everything that Lego has tried to do to be semi-realistic humanoid, from Belleville, Scala, the most recent Star Wars buildable figures that actually have human faces on them. Like, they all have that same quality. It almost feels like the same designer worked on all of them. Hey, lipstick for men. I don't know. It's just, the hair is not bad, actually. That actually works. Not a removable piece. I don't know how they're connected, but I mean, the production quality is good. The production quality is really good, but the sculpt, I'm not okay with it. The colors, I'm not okay with. All right, this turns. Yep, it can go up and down too. Oh, but that just makes it worse. But wait, it also comes with this. Aha! 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 Yes. This is from episode 1 of the TV show. TV show! This had a TV show. 26 episodes. So, boom! Okay. Sure. That's fine. This is fine. This one may actually work okay because it's such an alien design. It's actually two life forms, and they're very non-human. I mean, this one's kind of humanoid in a way, but you know, it's far enough away that it's not going to feel as creepy as Bluetooth. This is a okay. Well, just a pile of parts inside. Like, this was looking nice. It was looking like a high quality presentation. But it's just because there's a window there, and then ultimately all this comes out. Just a few parts were put on display. That's the main body. Actually, the more I look at this body, the more interesting it becomes, because it has all these different attachment points that make it good for doing custom stuff. That's actually a lot. For shame. With this one, they actually cheaped out on some of the basic limb parts. So some of them don't have as much articulation as the ones that we came across on those first two characters. Some of them do, some of the pieces do. You know, they're clearly common, clearly shared molds, but some of them don't, and I'll get into that a little bit more. So you have the blue dude on top of the white and blue dude. I do appreciate the use of some blue and medium blue pieces on the mount so that you can use those parts with this guy. Like, there's good compatibility between them. Like, you can totally mix these things together. And you have a fair amount of articulation. Let me take these apart and look at the ride first. My favorite thing here is definitely this, just because it can turn around, and it's actually on a ratcheted joint, so you could attach that to something, use it in interesting ways. But underneath there, like, there's not much usable rotation, which is fine for this. But you know, you find some more open connectors. But yeah, I really like that. All right, so he's got this, right? So we can do stuff like that. Just probably rotate this around this way. Get it down. Yeah, there we go. See, you can look backwards like so, or like so. Yeah. This goes all over the place. Good stability to the whole thing. It's really easy to put it on 3 legs or put it in a walking pose. To be sure, this can fold all up. This is just fine. That absolutely works. These are used as reins / controls, or you could actually use them as robot arms. You know, hold on to some things on the sides. These are extra, not quite rubbery, but soft plastic pieces. They don't really stay in place all that well. They may have changed a little bit over time, just from decay. They might have shrunk just a little bit. But if this is how they were originally designed, tolerance-wise, they're a little too loose. This is another one of those there. I guess this one's holding in a little bit better. Is that the same type of? Yeah, it is the same. Oh, there's a little bit of extra flashing at the end of it that I see there. So that's why it's stuck in there a little bit better. Too bad they weren't able to get a little bit of detail into the eye itself. So with this, the eyes are fantastic. The design of that is really, really nice. There's depth, like real actual depth, not just simulated depth. And there's detail in there. Too bad this one is scuffed a little bit on the surface, but check this out. Another surprise for me. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. Fancy stuff. You can use it part way to get even more expressiveness out of them. Disapproval. You know? I mean, that's really good. All right, so this turns around. You got some fur up here, which is just a hard plastic piece that's attached on top, kind of snaps around. Came pre-assembled, but what I don't like on this entire set is right here. These joints, also these down here, but these only move in one direction, and they're too loose. They're definitely too loose, and these are both hard plastics. I doubt that these have loosened up on their own over time, much if at all. But yeah, they just don't hold their position that well. Fortunately, these inner ones are the standard ratchet joints that have the good range of motion and all that good stuff, just like these at the hips. But then down here, you don't have room to have any other motion. So no ankle movement whatsoever. You just have the ability to rotate at the knees and not bend there. So that's a real limitation. That's, you know, at least I'd say from the pieces that I've seen so far, the most limiting pieces of this system. Too bad. This is done pretty well. Nice frosted surface, good texture on it. And then it all goes so wrong, so fast. What? Why, Lego? Why would you encourage kids to do this? Why? They literally encourage kids to do insane stuff like that. That's just nightmare inducing. Why? I mean, at least with robot stuff, when you get to plugging and playing limbs, like it's okay, maybe a little bit creepy, but still it's a robot. Like that works. You know, the whole bionicle thing being mechanically based and everything, like, you know, stuff like that you can do. And it's not weird, and it's not going to cause kids, young, innocent, impressionable, poor little developing minds to be traumatized by stuff like this that they can accidentally do themselves if they're just get all these things. They can plug them together, and then they step back and it looks good. It's gonna haunt me in my nightmares for literally the rest of my life. You're gonna see them on Dr. Phil. You're gonna see them on all kinds of shows. It's just that. It's all. It's the human parts. Even just saying that. No. Do the alien thing. Do the robot thing. Cool. Leave humans out of it. Lego, why have you not learned this yet? Why? Galidor, ladies and gentlemen.